What's up? Thanks for coming back to the channel. I appreciate y'all's support. Before we jump into this video, man, if y'all can go ahead and share, like, and subscribe to this channel and this video, I appreciate it. Or do all that other stuff these other channels tell y'all to do with the videos, man. It all be confusing. But I still have this on. My fault. I got a set of Nismo rims that I got for the car. We're gonna go ahead and strip those down. Also repair them because they got some cracks. And I think one of them might be bent. So I'm gonna try my hand on fixing it. So stay tuned, man. Appreciate you. All right, so here we go. This is the, I got set these right here. These are the final product with the paint taken off. So here we go. This one has a little bit of curb rash on it right here. You know, when you actually see it in person, you see it a little bit more than there's some right there. But the big issue is gonna be this guy right here. His whole rim is damn near chewed up. So we're gonna go ahead and see about trying to fix that. All right, so the paint remover we're gonna be using is aircraft paint remover. You're gonna need something to put it in. Found that the Bondo cap works just fine. Applicator brush or old paint brush. Gloves and some eye protection. This is the amount that I used per rim. It's actually a little bit much, but okay. You can take your brush, you can dip, nice and thick. You can be real liberal with it and just start applying it everywhere. Also, you want to protect your tire if you're going to keep your tires, because if any of this get on your tires, it can possibly be damaging. But I'm going to get 4 new tires once I'm done painting these rims anyway. That's the only reason why I'm not caring. All right, so I got my little scrub brush. I mean, if you got a better brush, you can do that, but this is just to break the paint up. I'm going to do this. If it doesn't come off on the first pass, it's all good. We're just gonna put some more paint remover and go from there. So, yeah. I'll come back once I am done. All right, welcome back. I don't know if this is part 2 or this is a continuation of the rim prep / repair video to paint. Went ahead and took the tires off. Got the magnets off, took the tire stems out, so we're pretty much good to go. We're gonna go ahead and wash the rims and go ahead and prep them for our sanding here. What we're gonna be doing, you see this little dent? You can see it, but we're gonna go ahead and fix that. And when I took the paint off, it took a little bit more than I intended. So we're gonna go and fix these deep, I guess, scuffs you can call them. So, all right, so I went ahead and washed the rims. They're dried. I'm gonna start with the most damaged one, which is the one with the bent in the rim right here, which you can see. So we're gonna use a torch. Got a hammer. Gotta straighten it out. I'm gonna try to use the piece of wood right here, put on the back of it after I heat it up, so I don't have to do direct contact. See if that works, but if not, it's gonna have to be direct contact. So that's for the bend in the rim. So for the severe curb rash, we're gonna be using Bondo metal reinforced filler. All right, as you can see, we got the dent in the lip right here. It's pretty obvious. We got a torch. Heat up the area. All right, went ahead and hammered out that dent as best as I could. I can do a little bit more. This was maybe after 30 minutes of just heating it up and hitting it with the hammer. All right, so the next step after you sand everything down, after your first sanding, is you want to grab some alcohol and a napkin, and you want to clean the area that you just sanded. So essentially, in my case, it's the entire rim. Next step we're going to do is going to get some filler, mix it, and we're going to start working on filling the edges of the rim here. I'll show you how to do that and go from there. Don't worry about shaping it right now. We're going to go back and do that. All right, so after the first coat of the Bondo filler, I'm gonna let it dry overnight. I just threw it on there just to give it a base foundation. Got my palm sander, and I tore some 80 grit into small pieces. Essentially all I'm doing is I took my palm sander and I went around the rim. Started from the unaffected side and I worked around just so I can kind of get a feel of where I want it to be leveled at. And I smoothed it all out and I went ahead and did it again. Same thing on the edge here of the actual rim. So now what I'm doing is I'm just feeling the small details and grooves and trying to sand out all the extra Bondo filler here. Just so I can try to start shaping the rim and the damaged areas back. So now what I'm gonna do after I do that is gonna reapply another coat. This time I'm gonna be more strategic when I'm putting it at and try to shape it as it's drying. So I don't have to necessarily do too much sanding afterward. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. So yeah. All right, so I'll put the second coat or the second round of filler on. So now what I did was try to shape it. Of course, it's not nowhere where it's supposed to be, but this is just so I have an idea of what to do. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my sandpaper, or the palm sander actually, and just get all the big chunks off. Probably gonna go a lighter grade, or like 150 or 200. Put that on there and start gently sanding it down and try to start shaping it as I do it. And then go back and touch up any other spot that I need to. If it's uneven, then add some filler and then do it by hand at that point, so. All right. All right, so this is where we are at with this is what, 200 sand grit paper? And this is the second application of the body filler, the metal reinforced filler. So this was the dent here. I got it to where it's almost good actually. So you can see where all the buildup has occurred in the cracks. Let me try to zoom out there. There we go. And took care of the top parts here, smoothed them out. This is nowhere the final product. I'm just showing you the status where I'm at. This can probably be sanded down soon. I'm trying to just keep it uniform as possible in terms of the shape of the rim. Almost there. You can see where where it was filling in at. So, yep. So just sanding it down. Probably gonna put another coat on there, application, and then sand it down again with 200 sandpaper. I'm using my palm sand just because it's quicker. Probably once I get past this stage, go with the sanded by hand. So, yeah. All right, so I went ahead and put the third coat. I was able to target the specific areas that I needed. When I rub my hand around the rim, I do not feel any dents or uneven spots outside of the areas that aren't sanded because, you know, it's still drying, which is what we want. All right, so went ahead and tried to make the lip as pronounced as I can. It's slightly off, but I figured it shouldn't be noticeable and whatever. But it's definitely smooth all the way around. Went ahead and touched up all the other spots too with the sandpaper 200 grit with the palm sander. Went ahead and applied alcohol on my napkin just to get all the little dust particles off. And so what I'm gonna go ahead and do now is I got some spot putty. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the little small cracks, and I'm gonna sand that down with the either 400 or, yeah, I'm probably gonna go 400, sand it down to get all the little scratches. And then we're gonna go ahead, after that dries, take some primer filler and spray it down. So, all right, so here's the spot putty I was talking about. So I'm gonna apply this. I'm also gonna put some along the edges here to get some of these small cracks that couldn't sand down. All right, went ahead and put the spot putty on. I just covered a large few areas that I saw some little nicks in. And once it dries, we're gonna sand it down. All right, so I applied the spot putty, sanded it with 400 grit sandpaper, got it smooth. There was a few spots that were a little bit uneven, so I put the 200 sandpaper on there with the palm sander, got it down, then touched it back up with the 400. Essentially repeat. We'll do that for multiple coats, and I'll come back and show you the update when it's done. All right. So we're looking at maybe 1.5 coats, borderline 2. You can call it 2, fuck it 2. Yeah. All right. So I'm looking at now to do is pretty much just see what else can be touched up, sand it down if need to, and go from there. So far, it's not bad. I think I want to touch that lip up again because it's kind of obvious right now. So, I don't know. We'll see. But so far, it came out straight, man. From far away, you couldn't tell anything. You'd be like, damn, that's a primed wheel. So, yeah. Appreciate y'all, man. Tune in to the next video. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Your boy, man. Appreciate it. Till next time.